Retro, I hate to interrupt whatever the hell this is. Not now, Forge, I got this. Oh, sorry about your team book getting canceled, by the way. Oh, it's nothing. Marvel tutorial. This is gonna be Marvel tutorial. Fair. Now I get the Necrom right there. And if I could just put the right amount of stratagem and maybe... What exactly is he trying to be making the last couple of weeks? Honestly, your guess is as good as mine. He said something about Jared Leto and the grid and something during Tyler. He's in play. I know. How the hell else did you get a 15-year overdue sequel to Tron coming out next week that I gotta figure out for retro reviews? Yeah, about that. We got some other former X-Men coming out the door for your normal shenanigans as far as kayfabe goes. What exactly? I can't believe I had to break out of Grey Malkin just to... Retro, what in God's name are you even making? You know, we've been asking about that the last couple of weeks to ourselves. By the way, hi, darlings, this is the real nerve, Emma Frost. Once again, also finding out that my book may or may not got cancelled due to an age of revelation. What now? Something Doug is doing is long story short there. Yeah, and, real talk, any chance you can talk about, with Wade? Because I was supposed to be in that Deadpool and Wolverine review, and why does he have a daughter, and why am I not making Last of Us jokes with her right now, Retro? Can I get a new #1, please? Anything? Yes, he's a little preoccupied, so I guess I'll be covering for the remainder of this Alien review. Yes, I've been watching from the sidelines in case you've been wondering on the shorts. And if you're also wondering what Dawkins been, he's still figuring out the new real enough Wolverine powers. Oh, come on, I have that. No, you didn't, son. And the Howlets are having a very fun time clawing each other to death. So with that being said, hello everyone. This is my quick overview so far of the season. Yes, so we have basically 6 kids here who are AI, Sims, kids first, then went into sim bodies. I guess I'll be talking about the technological advancements on, I guess, Prodigy's end. Thank you for that, Forge. I've always wondered and admired your technical expertise. Yeah, I figured. So, on top of that, the finale was a little mixed. I don't know how to say this nicely, but if you go to Matt Draper's review, he kind of lets down nicely how it might be, well, I don't know, mid. Yes, very mid. But not as mid as everyone thinks it is. We still have a decent fight with Morrow and Kirsch, and I'm gonna be honest, from Cyborg to Sim fights, it was actually pretty interesting, and not for nothing, Timothy Olyphant is doing the best of what he can with the material, and speaking of someone who used to see him be a Scream actor, yes, Retro made those reviews, yes, give to them, as always, in the cards. That being said, I don't know, the Alien itself was really inconsequential. I mean, he's just basically moving the goalposts for the original movies, in Nola Hawley's case, which is kind of understandable for this series. And, by the way, you should thank me for the lights, because, they really need the bright-ups for whatever the hell this Photoshop job was with boy Catalia and his now confirmed sim father that he built after killing him due to, I guess, being jealous of his genius. Like, I'm a petty bitch, but God, I'm not that petty. Yeah, noticed. And there's some last-minute stuff also I need to talk about. Essentially his capture later down the road in the episode, and just basically the kids in general just running the place, realizing they're no longer, like, their original bodies, and just went in kid mode, especially Dibs over there, on just haunting the ever-loving hell out of the facility. There are some other characters I'll miss, like, namely, obviously, Wendy's brother, who has got the brunt of, yeah, I could try to escape and all that stuff, and I could try to do all this, but once we get out, it's like 4 other companies that want my money, that want my, I guess, livelihood, and that loan that got artificially given to me earlier in the season, so yeah, it was kind of like that. As for them Sims themselves, the hybrids in this case, we're kind of circling back to what a lot of people have probably already compared the season finale to. Westworld, hence why we have the heavily armored here, because on top of that, I also want to do a quick announcement. Next week will also be retro reviews for the Tron movies, due to the grounds that Ares is coming out pretty soon, and I gotta get ready for that. So, yeah, sorry to make this a very rushed review at all, but as a review for the season itself in total, it's still worth a watch. It's still very interesting, very engaging. Like, not for nothing, Noah Hawley is doing something really okay with the material. I wish there would have been more greater writing at the forefront, probably in season 2, if anything. The standout, I would absolutely say, would be Timothy Oliver's Kirsch and the actor that plays Morrow for the cyborg side of the story. They're back and forth at 2 episodes back. Made a really cool preview for the fight, if anything else. And hopefully they get to have a round 2 in season 2, if anything else. Wording and naming convention aside. So hopefully, if I got all that done in time. Let's see here. Henshin. Come on! I told you this wasn't gonna work. You have to go into the grid with grid materials. You need to use the old suit. I told you from the start. Yeah, thanks for that, Forge. So, ultimately, yeah, let's just get to final thoughts and my overall wrap-ups with this season. It's a good season. Regardless of how you feel about the ending, there's still decent material to work off of. Alien Earth, in general, is a very interesting concept of a series, and I think, what was it, the eyeball monster that everyone's been championing to basically do something to Boyd. Didn't really happen. As for Wendy and her brother, they have the really good contracts of each other's like morality in this universe when it comes to the early years of the Alien movie, so you can kind of see where things are going to be going there. So outside of all that and a lot of characters that I'm probably going to have to explain why I'm going all out with a new body. Oh, come on. I just came back from Great Mocha for this. Yeah, I know. Okay, guys, all your answers will be questioned and answered probably in a skit, hopefully in the shorts. So until then, and me totally not T-posing my figure aside, go to the totally not sketchy hybrid kids here to the end of the video. Overall ratings, before we get to the end cards, forgot to mention, it is a strong 7 out of 10 for this entire season. So, again, there's room to grow, if anything else, when it comes to it, I hope, for Noel Hawley and the team. I highly recommend their after show podcast. You get a lot of interviews with everyone, especially Sidney Chandler, talking about her journey with this character for Wendy throughout the entire season. So you get like a decent idea where everything is. I'll try to leave the podcast down below. So until next time, I am Retrokid Views saying, this is insane. So as always, go to the first half of a bunch of questions I'm going to need to get answered. Yeah, us for his previous video, which was discussing a new game for Logan, 4 years overdue, but yes, and go to the X-Woman over here. Oh, cool, I count as an X-Woman. Oh god, no. Yeah, go to us here for the shorts for potentially a Things He Missed series, and until next time, Retro, why exactly did you have to make a Tron suit? Look, trust me, Emma, I needed it. Tyler is coming, and I need him. Really? Why did you call Marta? Why did you call Marta?